Ironrath, stronghold of the House Forrester. Okay, he's got this sword to my Uncle Duncan and tell him that the grove must not be lost or something. It was really important.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Ew.
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Ugh. I don't want to. Oh man, that's fucking gross. Oh, yuck.
These are dark days, I
Yeah,
fear.
no shit.
To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether
There's a
unprepared
lot
to
of like
lead.
names and characters like I'm not 100% following, to be
Right.
honest.
This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Did he? I don't even remember.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low.
There's no need to get
Lady
classist.
Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
It's such an immersive game. Like I really feel like I'm there.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Okay. The Lord's High Chair. That is a massive friggin' sword. Got any thoughts to share on the chair?
The Ironwood Grove.
Yeah, I need to get to Uncle Duncan. He's like remembering that message there. It's like there's something I was meant to say. I don't even. Look at the tapestry. That's a nice family portrait. Mira.
Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose.
Oh, so it's a recent tapestry.
Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Talia and Ethan. Who's this little guy?
Ryan. Never easy being the fourth born son. Talia and Ethan.
I suppose Lord Ethan now.
So is his relations. Oh, and there's also Lady Forrester, Asher, Lord Forrester, and Roderick.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far. Lord Forrester. It was an honour to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
This is making more sense. So, this is the fellow that gave him the sword and the message. And he was squire for, I guess. Was he? Or for his son? I guess this was his son? And then who was Asher?
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
We've not seen him yet. And then this is the mother of the house. Where's my Uncle David? Is he? Alright, no, he's not related.
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Yeah, I hope it's not frustrating for people that, oh, okay, you can find out more about them.
You seem to be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengrin. Look, I'll show you.
So I have to walk around more. Yeah, just, there's so many houses and clans, and like banners and stuff in Game of Thrones that it is hard, for me anyway, the way my mind works, to keep track until you kind of get to know them all better. Even like all the men's faces and stuff, like they start to blur together. There's just so many so many white guys with brown hair. But I'll get to know them. Man, this stuff sounds useful. I want some healing herbs.
This might help.
I mean, I guess. Shouldn't you ask the maester how to use it, though? This is cool. I love amassing things for my inventory. I also want this bucket. No, I don't. No, I'm nothing to do with that bucket. I forgot about that. Okay. When do I get the maggots out my leg?
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Damn right. I'm keeping that leg. Can I take this axe? That would be more handy than a bandage. No, okay. Guess I have this sword for now. I'm not going to show him my sword. I'll ask him where my uncle is, because I really was meant to deliver that message. That was really important. About the grove.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Who's the new lord of the house?
Who is the new lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
He's not cool with
At
that.
the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan.
See if
on
Lord
this.
Ethan takes away my promotion, I'm going to be so pissed. Can I see Ethan?
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment.
Lute?
He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Any time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Yeah, it's just like the tapestry.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
I like the voice acting in this. I wonder if they have
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
any actors that were in the show that also voiced characters in the game.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He was a hero.
Whatever you can recall.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by
Maybe
far.
over-egging the pudding.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
Hilbert.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
Ooh.
Perhaps the opportunity never presented itself.
You have the Forrester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to
I
Ethan.
just really want to pass the message to Duncan. Like, I don't trust anyone.
Duncan.
Oh, here we go.
This was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, that
Yeah,
bastard.
man. I do not want to see
Garrett,
Ramsay.
you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their
I'm a
eyes.
spirited guy.
It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
Let them come. I don't care.
They'd kill you and not think twice about it. It's not safe for you here, Garrett. There's only one place beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the
Oh,
war.
no way.
The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle, you can't send me to the war.
Yeah.
I'm not a
That's
criminal.
so harsh.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
I'm sure I'll get it, but I need the opportunity to pass on the message to Duncan. It seemed like
That settles it then.
the whole fate of the house rested in it.
You can have my horse,
And my
and I'll
axe.
see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you.
Tell him the thing! The thing! Wait! Oh, if he doesn't... Oh my god, okay. He was so close to telling him the thing. Oh, I might still get a chance.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the wall. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock, and I at Roderick's side, but...
It was well-deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Thank you so much.
What?
The North Grove must not be lost.
What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never
such
be
a relief.
lost.
It's off my shoulders now, he's been told.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Been a good boy.
This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
I can't believe I gotta go to the wall.
Iron from ice.
iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll be strong.
I know you will.
Do you still represent your house when you're at the wall? I guess you must do if they put it in, but I kind of felt like you got stripped of your, identity because you were just part of the Night's Watch then. That's your kind of house and who you're loyal to, but I could be wrong.
Garrett, wait!
Oh, you got me a poorly rendered necklace. Thanks, man.
Be safe.
Bye. What will the future hold for Garrett? We may never know. I mean, we will. I'm gonna play through it, but
Ethan?
I am, however, stop this episode here. So I really hope you've enjoyed watching. If you did, give me a like, and if you feel like it, leave me a comment and let me know what you'd like to see more of, less of, ideas for other games you might like to see me play. And please do subscribe if you haven't already, so you don't miss out. So thanks so much. I'm really enjoying this one. Thanks for coming along with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.